as Tanya promised, we are in the kitchen right now, the Hassayampa Inn, and we are with Lynette Baker, who's the catering manager at the Hassayampa Inn, and Pedro Sevilla, and I love that name, Pedro Sevilla, who is the chef at the Hassayampa Inn. Welcome to both of you, and we couldn't help but smell the wonderful aromas coming from here. Pedro, what are we going to be preparing this morning?
Today we are going to be preparing paella, that is the national dish of Spain.
You are from Spain?
I am from Spain, and this comes from Valencia.
Okay.
And
Lynette, you are catering manager at the Hassayampa Inn. Do a lot of catering over there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Pedro, how many people help you in the kitchen? You are the chef?
We have about 16 people.
16?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, we open...
Of course, they're not all... Okay.
No, yeah, we open...
Exactly. Pedro,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Honey, a little bit about your history. Of course, you were born in Spain.
I was born in Spain. I went and worked and studied in Germany. Mm-hmm. And then I was in France, in the Georges V in Paris. I moved to the Cavalieri Hilton in Rome, and then to the Savoy in London.
Wow.
And
is there any difference on any of those places as far as what you do as a chef?
Well, at the time, everything used to be, when we used to move, it used to be French, continental food.
Right, exactly,
you know,
yeah, French cuisine
in all the hotels,
yes,
you know.
Exactly.
And then you would do the regional areas, wherever you are, the countries that you went. But we used to even speak French among us.
Do you think being European trained makes you a, relative word here, but a better chef?
No, there are some very good American chefs. Nowadays, it's like the wine. Years ago, we used to laugh about California wine.
But you don't laugh anymore, do you?
No, now they became really good. The same thing with chef, you know. American, they would have a few good restaurants, not too many, mostly in New York and Chicago.
Right.
And they would be European trained mostly.
That has changed. Okay, tell us what we've got going here.
Well, here is, first we put some olive oil, and we'll put garlic, peppers, onions, and bay leaf, and we saute that with fresh cut tomatoes.
Okay.
And after we fry that, it will become like this here.
Okay. We get a sauce as
sauce.
such. Okay.
And that's the sauce that we start making. Then we'll put it in the paella pot. This is called paellera.
That's a different type of, I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah, this here is called, the name is paellera. That's why the name of the dish is called paella.
Because of the pan?
Of the pan.
Because of the pan.
That's right.
What would you sprinkle on that sauce?
Is tomato, garlic, onions, peppers.
Okay.
And then we'll put a liter, olive oil, definitely. And then we'll put a liter sherry wine.
Okay.
Lynette, is this the type of presentation that everybody can expect from the catering service?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And then we put a stock that we have made with chicken bones.
This is a chicken stock?
Chicken bone. And what we also do is we put
saffron.
We put saffron.
Oh,
the saffron, as you know, is the stigmas of the crocus flower, and it takes 25,000 flowers to make a pound.
I think used in East Indian cooking a lot.
Yeah,
in
Persia, in East India, the Arabs. It came through the Arabs. When the Arabs were in Spain, they brought it to Spain.
Lynette, how many can you cater, or how many typically? I mean, any size number? Is there a limit?
In our marina room, we can typically hold about 175 for our banquet space for a banquet. So we have rooftop, terrace, garden patio, as well as our gazebo area.
And it's right in downtown Prescott, and it is historic, and it is great. Not only the atmosphere is great, but obviously the food is tremendous.
And you're adding to this?
To this we'll put, actually this can take anything you want. You can make it vegetarian, of course, then you do a veggie stock instead of chicken.
Okay.
And put only veggies. You can make it seafood and put only seafood in it.
Or looks like you're putting shrimp.
But here in this one is the classic. You put shrimp, chicken, Spanish chorizo. That is made with beef.
Yes.
And scallops. You put most anything you want. They say that the first one that they made was with the snails. rabbit,
Okay.
and chicken.
So
that
this
was
is
the first one.
one.
This usually we do not only in restaurant, but we get in our backyard
Okay.
once every week.
This looks, how expensive is, or inexpensive is this?
And we'll put it in really big paelleras. We'll make it for 20, for 30, and we'll bring all the
Is
friends
this-
home.
Certainly.
What's the fare on that? 20, okay.
Now, what's our next step after we have done this stovetop?
We'll bring it to a boil,
Okay.
and then we'll put it in the oven,
Okay. Which is, there's one in there
which
right
we
now.
have one here.
Okay.
That should be ready.
And how long did you put that in? Pedro?
Usually it's about 10 minutes at 350.
So we want that to cook down somewhat, reduce.
Well, usually in Spain we like it to be dry. In some part of
You're saying dry?
yeah, so that it take all the juices. But in certain areas, like in Cuba, the Cuban they like it to have it a little wet.
Really?
Yeah.
This looks beautiful. It's beautiful.
Just
And then,
lovely.
then what we do, we'll put a few green peas for color.
Lynette, inside the restaurant, you seat how many, the actual restaurant, the
put some,
Peacock Room?
Peppers
52. Okay.
for decoration.
Looks lovely,
beautiful, beautiful.
Pedro. Yes.
Is this the way it's presented?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I will not eat it with a plastic spoon.
We brought plates and forks for you.
Good.
Probably not proper to eat it with a plastic spoon.
No, I would not insult that dish, that lovely dish with, oh, look at that.
Look at that, Tony.
Oh, how lovely. Oh.
And again, you can,
still a little wet, but
we can
it's
serve
good, you know.
up to how many on with a dish like this?
Well, usually this is for one person.
Okay.
You know.
But I mean, you can serve.
But 2 people can eat it. That I had it sent. Usually they are for 2 or more people. And I have my mother send me this pot from Spain, especially they made them for me. We have like 100 of them.
Is your mother still living in Spain?
She passed, but
She passed.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's just lovely.
It looks too good to eat.
And the flavors are, it's very mild, you know. It's not.
It is very mild.
It's
very
not
mild.
unoffensive.
So you're saying we could do this with, as you said, it could be rabbit, it could be chicken, it could be...
Anything that you like, you can put
Anything.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I used to do.
Once you do the basic sauce, then you can add whatever you want.
Yeah, the basic. When you have the basic sauce, the stock you can make it with seafood. You know, if you don't find the fresh seafood, you can use a clam juice, and it'll fix it with a little water and wine.
I love your accent, and
lovely.
I must say I could sit and listen to you talk for for
Lovely,
hours.
lovely.
Do you come out after your
Yeah, I do.
You
usually.
visit with the tables?
Yeah, yeah.
Good
I
for
like
you.
to come out and talk to people. Definitely.
Lynette, how do they find you? I mean, we know how you find you, but some people in the audience may not.
Absolutely. www.hassayampainn.com, or you can call the hotel direct at 928-778-9434. Ask for the catering department, and we'd be more than happy to set up your meeting or banquet or wedding reception.
Fabulous.
Well, it is a pleasure meeting
It's
you,
my pleasure,
Chef.
sir.
Lynette,
Nice seeing you again. Thank you very
The
much.
Hassayampa Inn, when you're in Prescott, one of the places to be sure and visit and enjoy.
Yes, historic building. Yes, when we come back, we are going to be talking about pets. Don't leave home without them, or at least don't leave them home alone.